my skin's on fire right now. It's no big deal. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a Q&A. I'm finally in my office. It's coming together. The whole house is coming together. I know that I promised a house tour and it will come. I am definitely a little bit burnt today. I went to the lake for 4th of July with my husband and all of our friends, and we had so much fun. We rented a boat and just had a great day out on the water. So yeah, a little bit burnt, but it will turn into a tan. My skin's on fire right now. It's no big deal. So today's video is going to be a Q&A. I haven't done one in a while, and I feel like all my videos are just prep updates right now because it's literally my life is prep. So I hope you understand, but I will get back to getting better at my YouTube game soon. I posted on Instagram this photo here asking you guys to leave your questions, and obviously I would answer them. So let's get down to it. What's the first thing you're going to eat after your competition that you haven't really had during prep? Pizza, guys. Do you even know me at all? Pizza. I'm so excited to just chow down on a delicious, cheesy, thick crust pizza. It's going to be glorious. I haven't had it in a very long time. That is definitely going to be my post-show treat among whatever else I decide to get my hands on. Besides social events, what's been the hardest part of your prep? I would say just like doing whatever I want to rather than feeling forced to get in this specific amount of cardio or forced to do back and biceps on this specific day. Like I just want to chill and relax and not have so much structure, I guess. So I think that's been hard. I mean, you've seen the hard parts in my vlogs. So being tired and hungry, obviously. That is just part of prep, and I've come to realize it, and I've come to realize that everyone goes through it, and I am one of them, and that's pretty much it. Prep's hard, it's not for everybody. Do you reach out to companies to become sponsored, or do they contact you? I have been lucky enough to have every company that I could have ever wanted to be a part of just reach out to me. I don't really reach out to anybody at all. So it's just a very fortunate position to be in, I guess, if companies are reaching out to you. If you want a company or a sponsorship or an ambassador program or whatever, by all means reach out, do your thing, go after what you want, but I have been very lucky in not having to do that. What are your favorite stores to shop at? I shop everywhere from Target to Free People to Forever 21 to Lululemon to Old Navy. I shop everywhere, a mix of higher end to lower end. I'm not picky, I'm not a snob when it comes to clothes. I just like what I like. I do like to save money for the most part, but when it comes time to splurge, I will. I wouldn't necessarily say I like to save money, but I like to get more bang for my buck. Is it harder to stay on track when your husband is home? It is harder when my husband's home from tour to stay on track. I mean, I still do it anyways. I honestly have been making him milkshakes like every single night and just living vicariously through him. Like I've made him a mint chocolate chip one, a Rocky Road one, an Oreo one. So, you know, I don't know, I guess I like to torture myself, but I also find some sort of joy in it. But yeah, it is harder to stay on track. Like I want to go on dates and I want to go to the movies and like split candy or popcorn, or I just want to enjoy wine. Like that's our thing, is to enjoy wine in the evenings, and I can't do it. So, you know, I stay on track when he's home, but it is harder when he is home. Do you do yoga? I don't do yoga. I used to. My mom's really into it, so that used to be like our thing. But yoga is just really, really slow for me. I know it's good for me. I know it's good to slow down, get into that meditating zone, and just like put all the stress out of your head. And also for the stretch and strength benefits, but I haven't done it in a while. I keep saying I want to get back into it, but I don't really know how true that is. If you could do prep all over again, what would you do differently? Honestly, I think that I would have a shorter prep. I know I'm capable of doing hard things, of being more strict with my diet. You know, the workout part's fine, I can get that done. The point of doing the long prep was for me to ease my way into it. It's my first time competing. I didn't want to like throw myself into like a 6-week or 8-week prep and like not know what to expect. But judging from what I've learned through this long prep, I am capable of getting my body to where it needs to be in like 8 weeks time, 6 weeks time. I think the 21-week prep was good first time, but it's way too long. Like that's been 5 months, almost 5 months, yeah, out of my life. That is just too long. I wouldn't do that again. Would you ever consider going vegan? I wouldn't. I respect and admire anyone who chooses to stick to a diet that they love and that they're passionate about and that works for them. Anyone who's really eating according to their goals or towards their passions is fantastic, and I give props to you guys. But no, I have no interest in going vegan. I do enjoy vegan or vegetarian foods often, but it's not a lifestyle that I particularly would like to live. In a lot of your prep videos, you have said you've been fasting for as long as you can to eat more later. Does that mean that if you lift in the morning, you lift fasted? Is that something that's okay to do, or if you're not on prep, should you not do it? Yes, towards the end of prep, I started pushing back my meals so I could have more volume later. That was just strictly for the reason of eating more food in one sitting. I have lifted fasted before. I've definitely done cardio fasted before. My body is totally capable of lifting fasted and doing cardio fasted without getting fatigued or it affecting my workouts. So I'm able to do it, but there are a lot of people out there who do need some sort of food in their system to perform well. So it really depends on the person. But at the end of the day, you just need to figure out a time and a place that works out for you to work out, and just do that. Don't pay so much attention to what other people are doing and if you should do what they're doing, or if you should work out at this time, or if you should eat this or you should eat that. Figure out what works for you, because that's gonna make your life so much easier, and it's gonna make this lifestyle so much more maintainable if you work it into your life rather than you working your life into fitness, if that makes sense. Are you going to be vlogging on your competition day? Yes, I will be. I'm gonna give it the best that I can. Obviously, I have filmed this whole prep for you guys, so I wouldn't leave you out of show day, but I have no guarantees of how great it's gonna be or the quality of things. I really do wanna soak up the day and not be so worried about like, oh, did I get that on camera? So I'm gonna do the best that I can, that there will be a show day vlog. How in the world do you keep getting leaner doing IIFYM? I tried it and had to go back to plain clean foods. You probably didn't have the right ratio of numbers, macros for your body, so IIFYM can really work for anybody as long as they're using the right numbers that work for their body. If you are really seriously interested in IIFYM, you have to give it a good solid go, not like 5 days and like, oh, it didn't really work for me. Like, you have to give it weeks of your time, weeks of your effort, and really stick with it to see how it works and to really see what numbers work for your body. Are you afraid of the after of that prep, gaining weight, for example? I know that it's gonna come. I have been preparing myself for the post-show body, the post-show weight gain, this entire prep. Yes, it's still a little bit scary. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm not scared of not looking like this forever, like that sucks. But I also have told myself from the beginning and before I even considered prepping that it's not a maintainable body, it's not a maintainable lifestyle. So I think that since that's been so ingrained in my head, it's gonna be a little bit easier. But yeah, everyone freaking hates gaining weight. What are your plans after the competition? I got a lot of questions about my post-show plans. And I don't know why. I mean, maybe it's because we see other YouTubers or Instagrammers like, oh, I'm done with competing, so I'm gonna try vegan, or I'm gonna try powerlifting, or I'm gonna try vegetarian, or I'm gonna try this now. I'm just gonna go back to living my life and continuing to work out for fun with food and social events and alcohol and doing it for fun and not necessarily for a show or a end goal or anything like that. I just want to go back to living a balanced, healthy lifestyle. Unless I really, really, really freaking love competing, then maybe I'll do it again. But I don't really think that I plan on doing it again. But you know, who knows? I haven't even been on stage yet, so I don't know if I'm gonna love it or hate it or anything like that. So things can change, but no, I don't have any special plans like changing my whole like life to do something else. I just want to go back to living. What did you think of the NASA personal training program? I did the self-taught, like the cheapest way to go with just the textbook and some online tools. But it was hard, I will say, but I chose NASA because of its reputation and how widely accepted it is. I think that you are capable of doing anything you set your mind to, whether you buy like a cheaper package where you self-teach or whether you take the actual physical classes somewhere. It really just comes down to like your self-motivation and will to succeed, but I really did enjoy the program and I'm really happy that I went with it. Favorite place to have a treat meal? Anywhere that has pizza. My husband and I go to Mellow Mushroom a lot. I love delivery pizza. I love any type of pizza, so I don't really have necessarily a favorite place to have a treat meal, but I would say I have a favorite place to like go hang out and drink cocktails, and that's Oso, especially in the fall and winter and spring months when it's like nice and cool out. I just like to get my cocktails, and surprisingly I don't believe they have pizza, so it's like kind of funny. But as far as the atmosphere and hang out, Oso I really like. What would be your best tip for gaining muscle? Make sure you're eating enough. You cannot gain muscle when you are eating nothing, and make sure you're lifting heavy. What exercises do you do for your delts? I believe I have a shoulder workout video up here on YouTube, but I love lateral raises, I love front raises, I love shoulder presses, I love upright rows, I love the cable lateral raises. Those have become a new favorite. I love the military presses, I love everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A video, and I hope I got to most of the questions that were asked. A lot were repeats, but I hope you learned a little something today, or I don't know, just enjoy this video. But I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.